Ranking all the plants and Plants vs. Zombies. The game is not dead, and I really like this. So first off, let's just start with the piece. Basically, the first plant in the game. It's a pretty decent plant. Just two of them can disable conehead zombies and a lot more stuff. They're strong, but there is a lot way more stronger plants that you could take in your battlefield. Overall, a good attacker, but it could be out. So C tier. Next up, we have the sunflower. Sunflowers really help you get a lot of the sun you need. So basically, you're just going to be fine. You basically need sunflowers. Over in this example. So I'm going to give sunflowers an A tier. Next up, cherry bomb. Cherry bomb is a good way to get rid of the group of enemies fast, but I don't know if it'd be worth the expensive cost. They're okay at their job. Then again, they can always be more outclassed. So for cherry bomb, B tier. Next up, walnut. Walnuts are actually pretty good at stalling your enemy, and they only cost 50 cents. But then again, they're always outclassed by some other plant. Just some other plant they're getting outclassed by. And overall, they're a pretty good defender for your units. In almost any level, you'd probably, if you have an extra seed slot, you will use them. So overall, I'm giving it a B tier. Next up, potato mine. Overall, they're actually really, really good plant. Like the potato mine, there's literally no other substitute besides the squash. For an insta-kill plant, it does get the job done. So, while we watch it kaboom, I'm gonna give overall, I'd say it deserves the A tier. Next up, Snow Pea. Snow Pea reduces the zombie speed by 50%. While it does sound kind of useless, it is very useful in some certain scenarios. Of course, it does not go well with Torchwood, but you do slow it down, and it still does the same damage. Thus deserves a pretty good ranking. Even with 75 extra sun, you'd still see yourself use it against fast zombies. So I'm gonna go give it a B tier. Next up, Champa. Chompers are actually very, very underrated for absolutely no reason. If you think about it. Well, maybe for one reason. Chompers get a lot of hate. I mean, they do take 2 seconds, but they're very fast recharge, and they do have the insta-kill ability. And who does not like an insta-kill ability? Well, it only does work on one zombie. It has a fast reload time, unlike every other insta-kill you got. But still, 42 seconds is a while. I'm going to have to place Chomper in C tier. Next up, 2Peter. They're a very good attacker, shooting 2 P's at once for double the cost. They do save some space, and they do really well with Torchwood. So I'm putting this guy in B tier, man. Oh, next, Puffroom. Alright, so Puffroom may just look like one small, weak attacker. Barely even do 1 damage to a single zombie. Need almost 2, but they're actually super OP. They're fast. They have 0 sun needed, which means you can place a lot of them in just 1 level. And all you gotta do is worry about strong zombies with very cheap explosive plants like Doomshroom, Chili Pepper, Squash, Potato Mine, all those stuff. So it's actually a really, 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 really OP plant. So overall, This guy's getting the S tier. What up? This guy's getting S tier, baby. Next up, Sunshroom. It's kind of your sunflower for the night levels since they're cheaper, and you can place 2 of them instead of 1 sunflower. They're actually really, really good for deploying anything else besides Pushroom. They're not the best at their job, but they're not the worst either. They're the only ones at their job. Now, got a bunch of expensive stuff at just a night level. I could deploy literally all of this right now. And I still have 200 sun left over because of 5 Pushrooms, and I haven't even finished the first wave. So overall, this guy's getting B tier. Next up, Fume Shroom. They're so good. They can shoot multiple targets. They have pretty good range for 75 cents. They can shoot through fume doors and ladder zombies. And they are mushrooms. Oh shit. So I think it's right to give it a solid A tier. Next up, Gravebuster. Do I even need to explain myself here? All it does is destroy graves, but it's the best at it. I'm gonna give it D tier. Next, Hypnoshroom. Hypnoshroom does just hypnotize the zombies. Nothing too special. Except if they're very good at zombies, they could take a horde or 2. Then you also do get the achievement of hypnotizing a dancer zombie. Which, who doesn't like hypnotizing a dancer zombie? And yeah, that's basically it for Hypnozombie. So for Hypnoshroom, it just sucks, okay? Giving it the D tier. Next up, probably one of the most underrated plants in the game, Scaredy Shroom. These plants are probably one of the most underrated plants in the whole game. As being a sniper for 25 cents, with only being scared once it reaches a 1 square area, this actually makes it pretty OP. So for Scaredy Shroom, a lot of people say it's bad, but it's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. Not the best, but it's actually pretty underrated. Next up, Ice Shroom. For a unit with 75 sun, it is actually pretty good at its job. You could freeze zombies with it, you could do a lot more with it, and it does help. Like, now they're frozen, and now they're slow walking. 50% speed like the Snowpeter. However, units like Torchwood, Jalapeno will undo that effect. This thing deserves the C tier. Next up, Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom, being able to practically obliterate the field is such a good ability for a Doom Shroom. It's just the last wave and they're all dead. You can't really go wrong with this one. Doom Shroom gets the A tier. Okay, next couple. Let's speedrun the. Okay, Lily Pad, I have to kind of put in S tier. Kind of need it for pool levels. Next up, we got Squash, A tier. I'm gonna try and speedrun the rest of this. 3-Peter, C tier, can shoot 3 directions, but it's kind of expensive. Next, Tangle Cup, very underrated, can insta-kill anything in the pool. Next, Jalapeno, A tier also, gets rid of flames, can get rid of ice tracks, and you kind of need it on the last level. Spikeweed, miserable damage, miserable everything. Torchwood, I actually have to give it an S tier. It is just so OP. Once you do survival challenges, last stand challenges, it's just so good. Nextly, Tall Nut. It's an improvement on Walnut, along with the ability to block some attacks. Next, Sea Shroom. You do need it, but it's just so bad. It's only designed for one bit of the levels. It's only meant for fog because nighttime, and there's the pool, which is bad. Next, the Planturn. It is very outclassed by the others. Cactus. Everyone says Cactus is bad, but it's not that bad. It's still bad though. It does get rid of balloon zombies. It does its job. Blowover is a way better getting the B tier. Split Pea. Do you really actually ever use it? Starfruit. Starfruit gets the A tier. And actually S tier. It's actually really good. If you just have a few of them in lanes, you're going to be fine. Nextly, Pumpkin. Pumpkin also deserves the S tier. And then finally, for the last pool level, we're going to get Magnet Shroomashot. It's S tier also. You can get basically it just makes many levels a complete joke with getting rid of medals from people's heads. Zombies' heads, actually. Next, Cabbage Bolt, absolute C tier. Okay, this you kind of need. Colonel Pulp, I know everyone says it's a decent plant, but it's actually really good if you have a lot of them at a time, along with units like Wintermelon, Melon, Cabbage Pulp, Coffee Bean, B tier. Has one job, and no other unit can imitate it, except the imitator, of course. Garlic, C tier. It diverts plants into other lanes, could be helpful in scenarios, but then again, just like other plants, it is very well outclassed. Umbrella Leaf, D tier. It's only good for 2 zombies, and those are only in a few stages, so why even use it? Now, Marigold. It's an F tier. It just gives coins. Like, why do you think you'll use it in battle? Nextly, Melon Pult. S tier, bro. Although you get it at the very end of the game, that's when you're going to be using it a lot. Alright, Quadruple P, A tier. Shoot Sponge. It's an S tier right there. 2 Sun at once, and you have 5 of them. You basically just got enough sun to last you for levels. Now the Fume Gloom Shroom, S tier also. This S tier can shoot all lanes and can hit balloon zombies. This also S tier, just the best plant in the game right here. The Wintermelon slows zombies down and massive damage, and can also slow in multiple lanes. Magnet Shroom can only pick up coins. You don't even have the metal ability anymore, but at least it doesn't cost any coffee bean to awaken it. Cob Cannon. Let's go, S tier. The biggest range in the whole game, can almost kill anything. Now Spikeweed. Spike Rock now. As if Spikeweed was bad, Spike Rock is actually really good and can actually survive multiple hits from other plants. Finally, Imitator, which I'm going to have to put in B tier. It imitates, it's not the best at it. You can always just use one of it should be enough, or just use a different plant. And that is tier list for Plants vs. Zombies.